Hi, this is another tutorial where I'm trying to explain how you can use MechJeb to great effect in order to control your boats, particularly automated navigation. So last time I mentioned that you can pick a target using the landing ability, but now we're going to use the Spaceplane's ability to have various runways. So first thing we need to do is we're going to use our high-resolution Google Kerbal that I had another tutorial telling people how to make it. And we're going to pick a couple points on here. I'm going to change the way the latitude and longitude is being shown into decimal degrees. And let's just pick a series of points roughly around where we're going to be starting. So let's pick a point right here. So this is going to be lat 0.111. Longitude minus 74.0508. And then we'll pick another one slightly different, right about there. That's going to be latitude negative 0.0891 and longitude negative 73.996. And then a final one close to where we start. So right about there, that'll be lat 0.03945 and longitude negative 74.333. Okay. MechJeb has the ability that it can load up files that are meant to be like landing sites. So you can add additional spaceplane landing sites. And when so I will put this link in the doobly-doo. This link is coming off of the GitHub for MechJeb. What this is it's a special file that will be used by the Spaceplane guidance part of MechJeb. And in it, you can define different runways. So for example, here is a default runway. This is the Kerbal Space Center runway. It gives the latitude, the longitude, and the altitude. But here's also the island runway here. We can build off of this, and we can make our own sort of runways that we're going to end up using as waypoints for our boat. So I have a file, I have renamed it Waypoints, and it's exactly like the file that is up on GitHub right now. But we're going to add some additional things. So I'm going to copy this right here, and we're just going to make another entry. So we will call this waypoint 1, and we'll enter our latitude and longitude for that first point. So it was 0.111, longitude negative 74.0508, and we'll say that the altitude is 0 because we don't want it to go anywhere. In this case, we want the start and the end to be exactly the same. That's our first one. We'll now make a second runway entry. Oh, and let's call it waypoint 1. This is waypoint 2. Latitude for the second one was negative 0.0891. Longitude was negative 73.996. Again, but we can copy the altitude this time. So we'll copy that. And then we'll do this one more time for our additional waypoint. This will be waypoint 3. And it is 0.03945. Longitude minus 74.333. Copy that same information, so the start is the end, and we will save that. Okay, now I will be back after I boot up KSP and it loads this file. Here we are back with our boat, the Scoodly Pooper, and let's open up some of these windows that we're going to need. So in MechJeb, we'll open up our previously made spiffy new windows. That allows us to control what our acceleration is, our max Q, etc. But now we want to open up the Spaceplane guidance window. in the Spaceplane guidance window, because we made a brand new file that has those new runways, when we click on here, we can see that our waypoints are here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select our first waypoint. This tells me that it's 3.9 kilometers away. We want to show where it is on the nav ball, and it appears over here. So now when I turn on SAS and I point us in that direction, we are ready to start on our journey. Now there are going to be different waypoints that we're going to reach, so I'm probably going to speed up the video at various times so that so you don't have to sit through this whole thing. But the important things are going to be what happens as we're making a transition from one waypoint to another, because it will not happen automatically. Unlike the rover waypoints, the spaceplane guidance things, these are meant to be actually runways, and it wants to set down. We're coming up on our first waypoint now. Before we reach it, I want to turn off the targeting, because if we leave the targeting on, we'll run into the same problem that we had in the last tutorial, where the ship will keep doubling back on itself. So instead, I'll just turn on stability assist. That will allow us to go in a straight line. We'll eventually reach our destination. When the number stops going down and starts increasing, we know that we have passed our waypoint. Now we can change our target and now target our new waypoint. Again, as we get close, we'll turn off targeting, turn on stability assist all by itself, let the vessel reach its destination, and then change to our next target. I'll just toggle SAS on and off by hitting T. We're getting close to our destination. I'll cut our speed. We'll splash down. and then we can go the rest of the way at low power if we're looking to make a very exact landing at a particular site. And we've gone past our destination, but that's okay. I hope that this has been helpful to people. This is probably the most straightforward and easiest way that I've found in guiding the various boats that I've built long distances across Kerbal. Yeah, I hope this helps. Bye.